In progress.
Om Shanti. Today is Murli from Sweet Bab Dada. Baba is telling, sweet children, while living at home with your families, become such trustees that you are not attached to anything. Become such beggars that nothing belongs to you. A beggar is the most worry free because they don't have anything to lose. Job, family, money, status, nothing we should think it's ours. All gift to Baba. Already lost it to Baba. So when in real loss will come, will not have the pain for anything. Beggar. I'm already a beggar. I don't have anything. Baba is giving me a bowl of like a beg. I'm begging to his. I'm beggar to him. He's giving me daily the wages and I'm eating. This job he's eating, giving me daily and I'm eating. If we become like that, we become carefree emperor. Beggars are carefree emperor. No worries, no tension, no fear. Own fear they also may have of life. But we have to give this life also to him, this body also to him. Even this body doesn't belong to us. We are already given this. In such a way, we have to make our mind, and it will come with practice and practice and practice. So today's Murli is wonderful Murli. I felt as a very good gift for me this Murli today. Because how to become carefree, how this was question. But the daily I'm thinking I should become carefree, but why I'm not becoming carefree, and why there's still fear of job, fear of family, fear of someone getting not having good manners, or not having good routine of life, which what I thought that today I thought, today I have to finish all these works. And if it is not going properly, tension comes. As a beggar, we have to do everything. I am complete beggar. Complete beggar. Nothing is there for me. This task given by Baba, he is telling, do this, then I'll give you food for one time. That's it, we have to keep. This body also, he gave, do my job. I gave this body to you for my job. Otherwise, with your sins, you were destined to death. I'm giving power to your body so that you survive only for my job. Such a beggar we have to become. Complete beggar. Each breath is his. He's giving just to remember him. That's it. Is our job. Nothing is there with us. Nothing. Always we have to remind ourselves. Even a slightest of tension coming. Why I am getting tension? What belongs to me? I am a beggar. I am a complete beggar. Breathe by breathe beggar. Each hair belong to him. Each time belong to him. Why should I worry of the time? These kids belong to him. This family belong to him. This job belong to him. Each penny of money, each coin belong to him. There is no loss of mind. There is no gain of mind. There is no happiness of mind. There is no sadness of complete beggar. Question: what is the destination of you children through your effort? What is our destination? What effort we have to make? Which destination we have to reach? This is our destination. Complete beggar. When you die, the world is dead for you. So die alive. The world is already dead. I am already died and I belong to Param Dham now. This is your destination. All attachment to bodies has to be broken. become such beggars that you souls become bodiless. Such beggar, complete bodiless. I am not belonging to this body. This is not body. See the mirror and practice. Whose face is this? I am already dead. This is the costume given by God, now to act according to His will, to act according to His Srimad. I am not this body also now. And you don't remember anything. You simply have to return. Only those who make such effort change from beggar to prince. The one who will attain this stage will become prince of Satyug. Wonderful, right? Now can understand the law of the world. When you give everything, you get everything. When you love everyone, you get love from everyone. When you give everything, you get everything. Only you children become wealthy from poor. Now the cycle goes like this. From poor, we become wealthy, and then from wealthy, we become poor. This is the cycle of the world. When you are wealthy, there is not a single poor person in Satyuga. When we all are wealthy, health, wealth, and happiness. Om Shanti. The father asks you children, is it souls that listen or the body? The soul. Each soul would surely listen through a body. Some children write, the soul of so and so is remembering Bap Dada. The soul of so and so is going to such and place today. It is as though this habit of I am a soul is instilled in you because you children have to become soul conscious. We say, no, we keep on seeing each other as soul. Okay, this soul we talked today, this soul we met today. Like we make our habit like that because we need to become soul conscious. Wherever you look, you know that there is a soul and a body. However, there are two souls in this Brahma. One is called soul, other is called supreme soul. The supreme soul himself says, I enter this one's body in which his own soul is also present. I enter him. A soul cannot stay without a body. The Father in this world. Father now says, consider yourselves to be souls. When you consider yourself to be soul, you will remember the Father. You will become pure and go to the land of peace. The more divine virtues you imbibe and inspire others to imbibe, the more you become spinner of discus of self-flagellation and make others dead, the higher the status you will claim. If you become confused about this, you can ask. You can ask divine virtues we have to imbibe and make other imbibe. One second, dear. One call is coming from Bhan. Okay. 10 minutes he gave me for one work. We'll try to see if we can finish in 5 minutes. Fast, fast. This cannot. We'll see fastly. It is definite that I am a soul. It is only the children who have become Brahmins that the father speak to. He would not tell anyone else. He only love his children. Yani we Brahmin children. Every father love his children. Although they love others externally, their intellect are aware that others are not their children. I only speak to you children because it is only you children that I have to teach. It is then your duty to teach those outside. Some understand quickly, whereas other understand a little and then go away. When people see there is a lot of expansion here, they will come. Let us go and see what they have. You explain that Father says to all souls and children, remember me. Only the Father purifies all souls. He says, do not remember anyone except me. Having unadulterated remembrance of me, and you souls will then become pure. Then only we can become pure. If our remembrance is not mixed to anyone, I alone am the purifier. It is only by having remembrance of me that souls become pure. This is why he says, children constantly remember me alone. The Father alone changes this impure kingdom into pure and liberates you. Where does he take you? To the land of peace and then the land of happiness. The main thing is to become pure. It is easy to explain the cycle of 84 births. As soon as you see the picture, faith is instilled in you. This is why Baba always continue to say, open museum that have splendor. That splendor will then attract people. Many will come and you can tell them we are becoming this by following the Father's Sriman. The Father says, constantly remember me alone and imbibe divine virtues. Each of you should definitely have your badge with you. You know that you will change from beggars to princes. First, you will become like Sri Krishna. Unless you become like Sri Krishna, you cannot become like Narayan. It is only when you grow up from being a child that you would receive the name Narayan. Both the images are in this badge. You are becoming this. All of you have not become beggar. These Brahma Kumar Kumaris are also beggar. They don't have anything. To be beggar means to someone who doesn't have anything. We wouldn't call some people beggars. This Baba is the greatest beggar. Brahma Baba is the greatest beggar because he gave everything to Baba. You have to become full beggar here. By living at home, you have to break off all attachments. According to drama, you have broken off all your attachments before 5,000 years. Again, we'll do. Only those whose intellect have faith know that they have given whatever they had to Baba. They say, oh God, whatever you have given is all yours. It is not mine. This is path of devotion. At that time, Baba was distant. Shiv Baba was in Paramdham. Now Shiv Baba is very close. He is in front of you. You have to belong to him. You say, Baba, you don't have to look at Baba's body. You don't have to look at Baba's body. Your intellects up, go above. Although this is the body, this is the body. mm, don't have to look at Baba body, Brahma Baba body. Our intellect should go above. Although this is the body that Baba has taken on loan, it is in your intellect that you speak to Shiv Baba. This is a chariot in which, like our body chariot, Brahma Baba body also chariot for Shiv Baba. He has rented. It does not belong to him. It is certain that the greater the tenant, the more rent one would receive. Obviously, Brahma Baba get more reward for this because his career Shiv Baba is easy. The landlord would see that if a king wants a building, then instead of 10,000, 1,000, he would ask 4,000 rent because he knows that the one is wealthy. King would never say that they are being charged too much. King will never say, right? Even if for 1,000 we ask 4,000. So for Baba, Baba is telling he's taking in for. So they are not even concerned about money. They don't speak to anyone themselves about money. I think this is kind of he's playing his kind of joke, kind of humorous that he's telling. The private secretary would speak about it. Nowadays, nothing work without bribes. Brahma Baba is very experienced. Those people are very royal kings. As soon as they choose something they like, they ask their secretary to negotiate and bring it. Now, this always Baba says that your attitude should also be royal. If someone is fighting, should not start fighting. If you king see someone fighting, they won't go and interrupt. They will ask their minister, go and see what is the matter. They themselves will never get involved. Like that, our things should be also royal. We should not get into everyone's matter. The shopkeeper would keep all goods on display for the emperor and empress. Both of them would simply signal with their eyes towards what they like, and their secretary would speak to the shopkeeper and also take his own commission. Some kings also carry money with them and would ask their secretary to give money to the shopkeeper. Baba has been in connection with everyone. He knows how they act. Just as king have treasures, so Shiv Baba too has a treasurer. He is a trustee. Baba does not have any attachment to this. This one didn't have any attachment to his money and he gave everything to Shiv Baba. So how could he have attachment to Shiv Baba's wealth? He is a trustee. Nowadays, the government investigate those who have a great deal of wealth. When people come from abroad, they are very carefully searched. You children now know how to become you have to become beggars. You shouldn't remember anything. You souls have to become bodiless. Do not even consider those bodies belong to you. Nothing should remain mine. The father explained, consider yourselves to be souls. You now have to return home. You know how you have to become beggars. All attachment to body should be broken. When you die, the world is dead for you. This is your destination. You understand what Baba is saying is right. We now have to return home. Whatever you give to Shiv Baba, you receive the return of that in your next birth. This is why you say, God gave all of this. You would have performed good actions in your previous birth, so you have received the fruit of that. Shiv Baba doesn't keep anything of anyone's. People offer gift to kings and big landlords, etc. Some accept those gifts, whereas some others don't. There, you don't make donation, perform charity because everyone in Satyug, in Golden Age, everyone has plenty of wealth. So, to whom you would donate? There are no poor people there. You yourself become wealthy from poor and poor from wealthy. People say to God, give this one good health, have mercy. Do this. Earlier, people only used to ask Shiv Baba for everything. Then they become adulterated, and so they went in front of everyone and said, feel our appearance. They have such a stone intellect. They say that God changes those with some stone intellect into those with some divine intellect. So you children should have a lot of happiness. It is remembered. If you want to know about supersensuous joy, ask the Gops and Gopis of Gopi Vallabh, father of the Gops and Gopis. When someone benefit a lot, he becomes very happy. So you children should also remain very happy. You had 100% happiness and then it continued to decrease. Now you don't have anything. At first, you had an unlimited sovereignty, and then there was a limited kingdom for a temporary period. Look how much wealth Birla had. Continued to build temples. Nothing is received from that. He didn't give anything to the poor. He built temples where people go and bow down. Yes, if someone makes a donation to the poor, he can receive the return of that. When someone builds a dharamshala where many people go and rest, he would then receive happiness in his next birth for a temporary period. If someone builds a hospital, he too then receives temporary happiness for one birth. So, the unlimited Father sits here and explains to you children. There is a lot of praise for this most auspicious confluence age. You are becoming the most elevated human being who follow the highest code of conduct, and you are also praised a great deal. When God comes, He only teaches you Brahmins. He alone is the ocean of knowledge. He is the seed of this whole human world tree. He explains to you the secret of beginning, middle, and end of whole drama. When people ask you what he's teaching you, ask them, have you forgotten that God says in Gita, I make you into the king of kings? You understand the meaning of this at this time. Impure kings worship pure kings, and this is why the Father says, I make you into king of kings. This Lakshmi Narayan were the masters of the world. In the copper and iron ages, everyone bows down and worship the deities of heaven. You understand these things at this time. Devotees don't understand anything. They simply study and listen to stories from the scriptures. The father asked, did you experience any attainment from Gita that you have been studying and listening to half of the cycle? People were reading Gita from half a cycle. What did they attain from that? Nothing. You didn't receive any fulfillment from that. You are not being fulfilled. Now only by direct contact with God we are getting fulfilled. You know that this part is only performed once. Now in confluence age only. God Himself says, I entered this body, the Father speaks through this one, so He would definitely enter him. Would He give direction from above? He says, I personally come here. You are now listening to this. Even this Brahma didn't know anything, but he now also continues to understand. However, the water of Ganga cannot purify you. This is a matter of knowledge. You know that Father is personally sitting here in front of you, and so your intellect would not go up above. This is his chariot. Baba calls this one a boot, also his boot, also his chariot, also a container. Baba is diamond in this container. He's the first class. He should be placed in golden container. Now Brahma Baba is the diamond also in this. Shiv Baba is above everything. So, because he is diamond, he should be in golden container. So, he should be placed in golden age. He's making the container golden age. Now, Shiv Baba is making this container golden age. Baba says the dirt left the cloths when the laundryman beat them. This is called magic. Who is the laundryman? Shiv Baba is laundryman. So, the dirt is leaving the cloth because laundryman is beating. This is called magic. This is called magic mantra. Which with this magic mantra, you receive liberation in life in a second, and this is why he's also called magician. Oh, I didn't recall. Okay. You had faith in a second that you would become this. You are now listening to these things in a practical way. Previously, when you used to listen to the story of true Narayan, did you understand it? Satyanarayan Katha. Nobody understood that at that time. At the time of listening to story, you would remember the lands abroad, the steamer, etc. People would listen to the story of the true Narayan and then go on their travels and then they would then return. The father says, you are not going to come back to this dirty world. Bharat was the land of immortality, heaven, the kingdom of Diti. This Lakshmi and Narayan were the masters of the world. There used to be purity, peace, and happiness in their kingdom. The world is also asking for this. There should be peace in the world. Everyone should unite and become one. How can all of this religion unite and become one? Each one's religion and each one's feature are different. So how can they all become one? This is land of that is land of peace and happiness, where there is one religion, one kingdom. This land cannot become peace because so many religions. In that land, Satyug, there is no other religion there, and that there could be any conflict. That is called peace in the world. The Father is not teaching you children. You also know that not all of you children study to the same extent. It is number wise. See how many in the Murli itself are joining. Nobody is listening to that extent. Number wise. That's why the position also in the Satyuga is number wise. It is a kingdom establishing. Someone will be king, someone will be subject. You also know that not all of your children study to the same extent. A kingdom is being established. Your children are being made so sensible. This is a godly university. Devotees do not understand. They have heard many times God speaks because the Gita is the religious scriptures of the people of Bharat. There is a limitless praise of the Gita. The Gita is the jewel of all scriptures, the highest of all scriptures, the jewel of all scriptures means the most elevated scriptures. The purifier and the bestower of salvation for all is the one God who is the Father of all souls. The people of Bharat do not understand the meaning of this. They simply say, without understanding that all are brothers, the Father has now explained to you. We are brothers. We are resident of the land of peace. While playing our parts here, we forget our Father and also our home. Everyone forgets the Father who gives Bharat, the kingdom of the whole world. Only the Father explains all of these secrets. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, Bap, Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap, Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste. Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence for the dharna. In order to experience suprasensuous joy, remain aware that this is the most auspicious confluence age when God teaches you through which you will become King of Kings. You now have the knowledge of beginning, middle, and end of the drama. You now have to return home, therefore, become a full beggar even with regard to your body. Forget your body and consider yourself to be a bodiless soul. Blessing, may you be a jewel of contentment and remain constantly content and give others the experience of contentment through your drishti, attitude, and act. With their speciality of constant contentment, satisfaction, special souls in Brahmin clan remain content themselves and with their drishti, attitude, and actions also give others the experience of contentment. They are jewels of contentment who constantly experience golden flower of contentment being showered on them by Bap Dada with their thoughts, words, act, and connections and relationships in a gathering. Such jewels of contentment become the garland around Bap Dada's neck. They claim a right to the kingdom and also become part of the rosary rotated by devotees. Slogan. Finish everything negative and wasteful and become free from having to labor. Finish everything negative and wasteful and become free from having to labor because of having negative and wasteful thought, words, and actions only. We struggle in our lives. If we don't have these two, the life is so easy, easy peasy. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.